In this video, I would like to share with you how to determine what type of funding might be right for you. Firstly, in order to raise finance on BnkToTheFuture.com, you must be a UK resident who is 18 years or older, seeking finance for the creation of a new product or project, or raising finance for a UK limited company. We are not a site where you can raise finance for your personal life like paying bills, weddings, or cars. There are many companies where you can raise finance for a charity, social enterprise, or education, but BnkToTheFuture.com is not one of them. You are not able to raise finance to do anything speculative like invest in property, trade stocks, or any other form of speculative investment. We don't want to know about anything illegal, harmful, or generally value extracting. This is purely a website for raising finance for products, projects, and companies that are going to add value in some way. We love to hear from people and companies that are going to create new, disruptive, innovative things. Don't worry if your product, project, or company is a little bit quirky. We like disruptive thinkers, but nothing that may be considered offensive by BnkToTheFuture.com. We reserve the right to reject any pitches that are not in line with the general ethos of BnkToTheFuture.com. For our full company policy, please read our terms and conditions on this site. Great. Now we got that out of the way, if you are still with us, we would love to see your application. Here is how you can decide the best funding method for you. As a crowdfunder, you will be offering rewards to a crowd of potential donators. To qualify for a crowdfund, you must be raising finance for something that has a clearly defined deadline in mind, where people can clearly see what is being created with the money raised. For example, when you raise finance for a business, there is normally no real end goal unless you exit, of course. It can go on for a long time. On the other hand, if you are seeking finance to launch an app, website, or innovation prototype, then everybody can see when the app, website, or innovation prototype has been created and you have delivered upon your crowdfund promise. There is a clear outcome, it is project-based, and has a clear deadline. Everybody can understand when the rewards are going to be delivered. The success of your crowdfund normally depends on three factors: the strength of your video pitch, the value of the rewards you offer to your target market of donators, and your social capital, how many people you can reach. Now, if, on the other hand, you are seeking finance for your company to cover many different things like marketing, staff, product development, etc., then you do not qualify for a crowdfund. You are suitable for either CrowdInvesting, where you offer the crowd shares in your company, or CrowdLending, where you borrow from the crowd. With CrowdInvesting, you can offer a combination of both rewards and equity to the crowd. At the time of this recording, we are the first and only platform in the world where you can offer shares to a crowd of investors and end up in a situation where you give away less equity than originally intended and raise more than the original funding goal. Let me explain. You can offer rewards to those who donate lower amounts to your company. The more that people donate in exchange for your rewards following the same rules as crowdfunding, the less equity you will give away if your funding target is met. You can also offer both voting and non-voting shares to investors of varying amounts. If you meet your funding target before the deadline, the rewards remain open and the equity closes, meaning you can end up raising more than originally intended. This way you can potentially raise a lot more with a crowd investment than you can with a crowd fund by attracting investors as well as donators. The success of your crowd investment normally depends on four factors: the strength of your video pitch, the strength of your business case as defined by your business plan, financial forecast, and slide deck, the value of your rewards to your target market of donators and investors, and your social capital. How many donators and investors can you reach? Finally, if you do not want to give away equity and you are a company that has been trading for more than 2 years or a project creator with a good credit rating, you can potentially borrow the money from the crowd a lot faster. Investors find lending money often more attractive than investing in shares, so it attracts a different market of investors to you, and the process can often be a lot faster than with crowdfunding and crowd investing, also with less effort if you qualify. The success of your crowd loan normally depends on four factors: the interest rate you wish to borrow at, your credit rating, the amount you wish to borrow, and the numbers. For full training on how to successfully launch a crowdfund, crowd investment, or crowd loan, and to determine which is right for you through the complete life cycle of your business or project from idea to exit and everything in between, as well as training on how to maximize your funding path, your investment pitch, the 8 plans you will need for your business to raise finance, your valuation and rewards proposition, and the promotion of your pitch, you may wish to complete our finance path test and complete our online training program that is available to all gold and platinum members of BnkToTheFuture.com. Full details can be found in the upgrade section of your profile. Also, in order to launch a crowd investment or crowd loan, we require that you are a minimum of a silver member so we can verify your identity and perform a quick credit check. I hope this helped you to understand which funding method is best for you, and we look forward to seeing your application.